Hey, hey, hey! How you doing, Libras? How you doing? This is Queen Lisa. I'm the host for this channel. Welcome to Conscious Waters Ocean Deep. So, I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are looking forward to your week ahead. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and press the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. Also, thank you to you all who have liked, commented, and subscribed to this channel. Please don't forget to press the notification bell. So I'm also giving out free private and personal readings. If you'd like a free private and personal reading, please check out the information in the description below this video. We're going to get into your general reading now, so please check your sun, moon, rising and Venus signs and any other star sign you have in your birth chart that may resonate with the readings on this channel. Please take what you like and leave the rest. Let's get into it now. So what's going on for Libras, please? What's going on for Libras? Okay, it says, I'm aware that you don't speak about this. You don't want to talk to me, do you? You don't need to speak about this. So some of you guys don't want people to speak about this. Or it could be someone, I'm picking up, there's a King of Cups here. I mean, it could be you, Libras, all right, talking about, you know, some type of awareness of something, or it could be in regards to a child. There's also some feelings being held back of someone that doesn't want to talk about this as well. I'm also seeing that someone doesn't want you to know that good karma is coming in the next few weeks and not today. It says bad news is there for you at the moment, but it doesn't say it's going to last forever. One day you'll see a child not wanting to speak about you anymore. In your mind, it says some of you have got problems with people that don't want to speak to you directly about the situation. It could be that you're finishing up on something and it's going to give you good karma in the next few weeks, okay? It does say the child may be leaving you in your mind to wonder if they're finishing school. It says finishing school or finishing delivering some information to you about it, okay? So some of you guys have children that are, you know, going to be school leavers soon, okay? Some of you guys may be waiting for someone to talk to you more about, being more aware about, going the distance with you as well, and maybe even seeing what happens later on in life, or even, you know, in the next couple of weeks. It says something about the next couple of weeks, okay? So let's see what else is going on, Libras. It says, I want to know more about time spent alone in your mind and being healthy or being happy. I don't want to know that you're always going to be without me in your mind, but I do know I can harm the way you think at times, and I don't need to. I'm just so sorry that it does make you feel like you have to speak to me ongoing, like you don't have more time in your mind for me. Okay, so some of you guys could be worried that a person doesn't have enough time for you, okay, and could be, you know, a bit frustrated about that. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. It says, I have some wishes that I want to communicate about, or communicate with you about, or maybe you feel like you have wishes that you want to communicate with a person about. It says, no wonder you have good karma. It always surprises me that you work well and solve your situation so carefully. So some of you guys really take the time to solve your situations carefully, okay, and are waiting for your wishes to be met, okay, possibly by having patience. All right, so let's see what else is going on. It says, I'm loyal to you. I just don't want to sit down and wait for you to speak about the negative mind games of others that are playing me. So someone could be, you know, messing about with someone that you know, all right? This doesn't have to be in regards to a relationship, all right? If it's a relationship, then it's a relationship. If it's not, it could be in regards to someone that you have to maybe work alongside or have to, you know, speak to or deal with in some ways to support yourself, or to help, you know, have more happiness or wish fulfillment, or even, you know, deliver you information that's going to support your dreams or your ideas that are going to be making you feel like you have supported what it is that you need to sort out or do for yourself, okay? All right, so let's see what else is going on for Libras. It It says, I want to know that I'm working well with others and I don't want to hear bad news. Is there? I would like to know good karma is coming. So some of you guys really want to know that, you know, you're putting in the work with other people that are going to support you and help you bring, you know, better codependency, or, you know, things that can help you to support others and see that it's working well for you. Okay. All right. Let's see what else is going on for Libras. Libras. It says, I want to take away your mind and put you back about the situation that you have seen in the past. It doesn't say why this person wants to say it's going to be happy news for you ongoing, but it does say it is banished from your life. You never have to speak about this again. So, you know, something could be banished from your life now. It could be someone that takes opportunities or is a taker and understands this, and, you know, could understand that they need to sort out things with you in regards to how you feel as a mother or a parent, or maybe even surprisingly, it needs you to be careful about who you are and sort out your will. Some of you guys could be sorting out, you know, will writing right now, or even considering this in some type of way, or maybe even looking into the past and seeing how far you've come and wanting to know that you can support yourself moving forward, and also weighing the pros and the cons when it comes to your commitments and how you spend your time or even your wealth or your money. Okay. So let's see what else is going on for Libras. Let's see what else is going on. It says, work with me and I'll work with you. Support this and I'll support you. I'll support this and I'll support you. So someone's probably trying to support something in order to support you, or is asking you to support something so that they can support you. All right. It says it's unrequited dealing with negative energy. Don't stress, but everything will be okay once I solve the problem. So someone may need to solve the problem for you. Someone could be weathering the storm right now, so to speak, and doesn't want to know that things are going to be completely left out in regards to how you feel. Okay. It says, I'm warning you never to speak about sparking a conversation with me over time. If you feel like bad news is there, it's because I'm dealing with something. So someone feels like, you know, they don't want you to talk about it because they're dealing with something that could be quite stressful or quite hard for them to deal with right now. It says no need to speak about what's going to happen later on. You will speak about who's going to support you or how to get back to me on how I can support you. Okay, so maybe there is some struggles right now with some individuals. Maybe you can't get the support that you need right now, maybe because someone else that you're relying on needs support in some area, and maybe you're going to have to look for some type of help in another way. Okay. It says, when I speak about this, it's not going to be smart for me to deal with you ongoing, but I do know that you have time spent alone in your mind to think about why it's happening. So some of you guys may, you know, be, you know, pressured to think about why something could be going on, and not understanding what's really going on with something that could be delayed or that you're waiting for, you know. All right. Someone may not want you to know as well what's going on, but you may have to use your intuition to support your ideas. It says, I may not be able to support you, but I can give you 1 week to surprise me, and then maybe I'll surprise you. So someone could be giving you 1 week, okay, to surprise you with something here. Maybe it's because they're waiting for you to surprise them with something. It says there's something stable here from the past that you haven't told your mind or told the mental side of you. You need to support how you're going to help yourself for the next 2 weeks or 2 years, or even more than this, it says. Okay, so some of you guys need to sort out how you're going to support yourself. Okay. There's some money here that someone remembers stealing, taking, or hiding from you as well, and is giving you clarity to move forward and wonder why you didn't get so much time to make more fun of the situation. It says it's ongoing for you to regret the situation or take the opportunity to regret the situation. It says, never mind why. We don't need to support you in your mind. We'll just support you and make sure you have stole the mind games of other people and put it back in your mind and said, well, I know that this is not going to happen to me ongoing. So, you know, what I'm picking up with this, right, is if you're having a hard time right now, if there's something, you know, going on where you have to wait for some type of stability in some type of way, and it's taking its time, it's almost like spirit is telling you you have to make sure that this doesn't happen again in your near future. Maybe you have to support yourself with other things to make sure something doesn't happen again in the near future. All right, that could be in regards to money, it could be in regards to codependency, some type of support, relying on someone else for something care. It could be even regards to a partnership that's, you know, not completely supporting you in the ways that you need right now because they're relying on you for support. And maybe you have to help the person in order for them to now bounce back and help you in some type of way. Okay. Says, I want to tell you off for a negative mind game I've been playing. I don't think I should tell you off because I know I've been stealing from you, taking from you, or putting liberties on you. I wouldn't want to justify my actions or put you back in your mind to say she's the one that did it. I don't want to tell you that I did something and I know that I did it. So someone could have done something, you know. You could have been open to hearing about something playing out in your life, all right? Whatever that scenario may be, and a person seems to be wanting to hide that they did it and doesn't want to be honest about it, okay, and doesn't want to take any blame for it either, okay. All right. It says, I know I didn't want to leave you out, but I had to. I had to support myself and make sure I have good karma working on myself. I don't need to speak about this, but I know that I can't study everything and make sure everyone is happy or looking forward to good times. Making sure that they have mind games to play of their own is not going to be supported. But it does say that things will get better once you steal the energies of someone else that can support you with your wear and tear, or maybe even downfalls. It says many times over you may not see it, but you have a downfall and you have to support yourself to make sure it doesn't happen again. Okay, so there may be some type of downfall or some type of shortage or something that's been left out. Maybe there could even be a lack of funds or a lack of money, and you have to make sure that, you know, moving forward you don't see that problem again. All right, by supporting yourself in other ways. You know, if someone has let you down in some type of way or something. Yeah, is there anything else going on for Libras? It says, I want to support you, but I can't give this to you. I would never be able to pay you back for everything that I did, but I know that I can't give you this. I need to support you, and I need to see how you would feel if you can't support yourself. It's so much more worse than what I thought. I can't even support her, and I can't even help her. I can't believe I did this, and I can't even give her any time to wonder if she's going to be okay. Oh, so someone can't support you in some way, and they don't know how you're going to be okay. All right, because they may have done something or could be dealing with something. Someone's saying, I took liberties on you and many people, but I don't know how to support the ideas of you being stressed out about the situation and giving yourself more time to wonder what's going to happen if you can't support yourself. Okay. It says, I have been bad to you and I don't want to know that I am. I just know that I haven't been dealt with in a good way. So, you know, this person isn't necessarily to blame. They have been dealt with in a bad way by someone else. But, you know, they do realize that they can't help you solve the problem this week or maybe even next week. It says no one knows how to support you next week or 2 weeks from now. It says when I see the problem, I deal with it in my mind and never tell you what's going on. But it says I don't need to speak to you again. I just wonder if you'll be okay moving on or never speaking about this problem or leaving it to me. I don't know how you're going to support yourself, but I do know you can work on things that will make you feel better and maybe move to another. It's almost like someone's being silent with you about what it is that they want with you as well. Maybe like trying to kind of let you go, but not really saying that as well. All right. Trying to let you go, maybe even if it's from a job position or something like that. And doesn't really want to say that to you. It says, I don't want to speak about it, but I do know I could speak to you and let you know that you're not going to steal my mind and make me feel bad for who I am. I don't think I am indeed in a problem, and I don't want to hear that I'm in a problem, but I don't want to hear that you speak to me and let me know that I am. I just know that I won't be able to support you and give you back what it is that you need until you tell me that you need support in your mind, or maybe even sorry for what you said. I don't like the fact that you stole from me, took from me, or made me feel bad. I just know that I did it to make you feel bad so that you would move on. So someone could have manipulated you here as well to make you feel sad or feel bad, to make you feel like you need to move on. Okay? It says, I know that I'm speaking about this to my mind, but I don't know if it's supporting the idea. I feel like it will be that or nothing, or maybe something else. I just don't know if it is this, but I do know that it can be this if I feel like it's going to be this. It's almost like energy that's manipulating your thought pattern as well. Check out Taurus's reading. Definitely check out Taurus's reading. Okay, something going on in that reading that might resonate, you know, maybe even Virgos. Okay, all right. So someone's confidence that they need to shut down some secrets as well. Let's see what else is going on. It says, I want to take you back in your mind to say you did something that you didn't need to speak about or even say. It says it's not going to be this, but it does say you have worried about it, or maybe I'm cursing you to make you feel like you should be worried. So someone could be cursing you to make you feel like you should be worried. You know, whether it's true or not, it might not even be true, but maybe someone's cursing you to make you feel like you should be worried. If it's you that's kind of linking something to another situation that had happened or occurred to why you have some type of long waiting period. Okay, could be waiting for something here. It says, I know that I'm not going to speak to you again, but I do know that you can mindfully work on who you are, and trust me, you will believe that you will be good to whoever you are, and how you do your work and how you deliver it, it will not be a thing of the past. It will feel like you haven't sorted out something, and maybe you have trusted yourself. It doesn't say that it's bad news, but someone doesn't know how to support you in a good way in their mind about you being a good person. But it does say another person doesn't mind you speaking to them possibly about how the situation is working or unfolding. It says it's nervousness and it's negativity that I have sent, but I don't know if I could support you and be there for you ongoing in your mind to think it's going to be this. It doesn't say it's that, but it does say something else is trying to harm you or hurt you or hurt them. So something could be hurting them as well. Maybe they're going through a similar situation. All right, maybe they're going through a similar situation and it's affecting you, and it may have you thinking that whatever you may have, you know, dealt with in the past, in the recent past, is triggering something that is kind of delaying something for you now. But Spirit is also trying to make you aware that it might not be that. It could just be that someone else is also going through something similar, or some type of, you know, bad time at this time, or, you know, being left out of something, or something's not playing out well for them and it's affecting you in some way. Okay, but this person doesn't seem to be talking to you about it, so you don't know what's going on. All right. It's like just having to use your intuition about it. Anything else for Libras, please? It says, I won't want to know that stress is there, but good karma will come to you when you work on yourself and work on the ways forward and how you see things and look smart. Don't speak to me about negative karma. Everything's going to be okay. Just trust and believe everything is going to work out well for you. It won't work forever. In fact, it will. It just needs to start seeing how you support yourself and maybe even look forward to another time in your mind to spend in a negative way, or maybe even look at yourself and say you didn't do something bad but you did, and you don't mean to, but you also know that you tried and tried again to support a negative mind game that she was playing and didn't support the idea ongoing. You didn't want to, so you may not have wanted to support someone's negative mind games ongoing and didn't want to. All right. It says it doesn't say that you did something bad. I just know that I can't support everyone and I may not have to. I just don't know how to support you ongoing. I may have to leave you or trust and believe you will not speak about it, but move forward or move on. So some of you guys, someone can't, support you ongoing with something and may have to leave you out or trust that you will move on. It says, I'm working with you to surprise yourself and maybe give yourself that and maybe even not talk to you again. I just know that I can't support you ongoing with whatever it is that you feel like you have to surprise yourself with. Maybe you surprised yourself with something that you didn't do, or maybe you did do it, but you didn't need to speak to me. I just trust that you didn't want to speak about it. You just left it at that, and you did talk about why you didn't want to speak about it to yourself and didn't speak to me about it. But I do want to know how you supported yourself to move on and not speak about it. I would rather you say something than deliver me, in my mind, from stress in a way that I have to move on and not speak to you about it. So someone could be playing mind games with you. It could be in regards to your work, okay? Someone expected you to come and talk to them about something at work, but maybe you didn't talk to them about it, and you may have moved on and dealt with it in your own way, and now this person seems to be moving on in another way, opposite from you, to deal with it in their own way, okay? It says, I warn you not to speak about me, but I do laugh and say, well, I can't give you that because I do want to talk to you and let you know something is going to be dealt with, or dining with your mind on me and making sure that you support yourself is never going to be a problem. You have to support who you are. You can't come to me and tell me that you didn't do something wrong when you did and then didn't speak to me about it, and then I feel like you can't talk to me now, can you? Because I don't want to speak to you. So someone doesn't want to speak to you. It's like they've got a problem with you, okay? I'm picking up someone has a problem with you, right? And has made a decision that they don't know which way to go with the situation. All right, other than steal from you or take from you, or maybe make you wait or take the time to see if you're going to speak about it or say something, or say you've done something wrong. And it says details of you waiting and waiting and waiting and not seeing how you can support yourself will be a problem. It says, never mind why we did this. We just know that we can't support you talking about yourself or maybe making yourself feel bad. It's just that if it does happen, we have to speak to you or let us know that you've done something or that you said something, so we don't steal from you or take from you. We want to know that we steal from you at times when we don't see a good vibe or maybe a pattern that is brewing. It says it doesn't need to support you in that way, but we do this. So someone deliberately takes from you when they're watching you and seeing that you may have done something wrong, okay, and doesn't want to speak to you directly about it, but wants to see if you come forward and speak about it, all right, and then waits to see if you're going to do anything or say anything. But it doesn't say outcome. It just says there's a liberty taker here, or someone raising a problem for you to deal with, and maybe even you feel like you haven't taken liberties, but it says you have, or you may have offended someone or said something negative to someone, but doesn't see why it hasn't been told to you. So it's like maybe the person's not speaking to you directly about it, and you don't know what's going on because they're not directly speaking to you about it. All right. It says, I'd rather fraud you or make you feel bad or weak or ashamed of who you are and laugh at you and make you feel bad. Why do you have to speak about me in a negative way and think it's going to work? I don't want to hear that you're talking about me in a negative way, and I trust you to believe that you're going to speak to me in a better way. Never mind why I needed to speak about this in my mind. I don't want to support the idea in person, and I don't want to hear that you're going to be there ongoing in my mind to tell me off. I just want to know, did you say something wrong that you shouldn't have said? Or did you say something to someone that you shouldn't have said? And why did you say it? Did you say it to them to say that you were hurting them? Or are you hurting yourself? Who's more mean? Is it me? Is it you? Or is it them? Wow. Is it that I don't need to speak to you about it? Or do I need to come and tell you off? Or even find out why it was said? Maybe I just don't trust the I'm hearing friggin' or effing situation. It says, I don't want to say that I'm bad news, but I have to support you and say, why did you do that? So someone needs to support you and ask you why you did something or said something to someone. Okay? But at the same time, you know, taken from you is not the right way to support the idea. It's like a person's kind of putting you on hold, taken from you maybe, and possibly not supporting you in the right way to move forward and understand what you done wrong, if you did do anything wrong, i.e. Okay? It says, I know I work like this. At times I don't support my mind to say it's going to be this, but I do have to warn others to let them know it's not going to be a good thing to talk about this, but I do need to support my mind and say I never want to see you again, or I never want to deal with you again. As long as you live, I have to move on, and I'm leaving you out. So some of you guys, it could be in regards to your work. Someone wants to leave you out and trusts and believe that they don't want to speak to you again. Or it could be a person that's working on seeing that they have been conquered or having some type of victory, knowing that this is a challenge for you, and maybe doesn't know how to support you anymore. So may have a laugh or a victory stealing from you, taken from you, or seeing that bad news is there, or wondering if it's you or them because they don't know how to support your ideas with everything else going on with you and another person that does support you to say mean things or even say negative things, or maybe even see if the past is the past and the present is going to work for you in a better way, but may not see bad news come to you at all. It says, never mind why we don't have to support you. Okay? It says, I will give you back your time to wonder if you're going to get help. I laugh because it's not going to be today that you get supported. I may not see you again to support you, and I may not even hear from you. I may not want to, but I have to support myself and say, well, where am I going? Because I have to support everything else going on around me. It's not you. It's not me. It's not the person that you're dealing with. It's everything else that I'm going through. So that's what I said as well. It may not even be about what you think it could be. It could be about you thinking someone else is troubling you or tarnishing your pride, ego, reputation, maybe even a stroke of bad luck in some way that you feel like is linked to something that you may have done to someone else around the situation that you're working with, but thinking that someone else is affecting you, okay, through that same incident that you've gone through. It's very complicated reading, okay? That's why I said check out Tauruses. That might give you some indications. Also check out Virgos, okay? So let's see what's going on with work for you guys. What's going on with work for Libras? What's going on? Work is supported and doesn't want to see that you're in a bad way. It says karma is coming to you in negative ways to surprise you. It says people do not hear from you right now and do not speak about you, but do need to solve the issues that you're having. It says many times you're having a bad day or a bad mood or a bad strike. It says many times I will strike you and make you feel like you haven't got good karma. I haven't supported this idea, but I do believe something has happened in my mind to you and to your friends or family members or people around you. I've subjected you to problems in your mind, through my mind, because of the problems that you may be having in regards to how you see things, but not the way I see things. Okay? So someone's making you feel like some things that are happening to you right now in your workplace are your fault, and it might not be. Okay? It says, I know that it's not your fault because it's mine. I haven't given you this. I need to know more about the stress that I have to deal with. I have to deal with problems in my own mind, and people are telling me off for things that I have done and wondered if I have solved the situation in a proper way. I can't support you if I can't support my own mind and support my mind through my own situation. I'm dealing with something and I can't let you in on what it is, but I'll tell you that it can't support you this week or maybe even this month, but I will support you one day and let you know that I'm dealing with the stress and I can't support everything that's going on. I will let the situation out or help you with your mind, or even support your finances, or maybe even see that problems will not be there ongoing, but I have to support what it is that I'm seeing or even stealing from you or taking from you to support the idea that I can support my mind and make you see that it's a problem that I'm dealing with. So some of you guys, it's literally not what you believe is going on. It's kind of like smoke and mirrors, but without words. All right, this person is going through a problem and it could be affecting you. All right, and that could be in regards to your work. So let's see what's going on with let's see what's going on in regards to business. It says business is practically wasting your time today. It's not going to help you until I speak to you about it. Someone's showing up and saying this. Okay, this could also be you guys feeling this way, Libra. All right, that you feel like business is not working for you today. Something's not right. Okay, anything else going on? It says, I want to warn you that nothing is going to be set forever like this. It's going to change in 1 or 2 weeks, maybe even today. I just feel like I need to support you and solve the problem and make you feel better. Okay, someone needs to solve a problem for you and make you feel better. It says, I will not be able to give you this, but I don't know how to support you ongoing, and I don't know how to give you this ongoing. So someone can't support you ongoing and someone can't give you something ongoing. Okay, someone can't support you ongoing, okay, with what you need, and someone can't give you a reason to conquer you ongoing either. Okay, or maybe even victories at times. All right, so let's see what else is going on with the business. It says you will wonder when it's going to happen, but it can't happen today or tomorrow. Laugh, because I never did it. I never spent time wondering if I could support you, but I did steal from you and take from you and say I can't give it to you this time round. I have to support my ideas. So someone had to take from you in some way, Libras, and had to support their own ideas this time round. Okay. This person has regrets and doesn't want to support you looking in at the problem, but doesn't want to steal from you either. This person may not want to see you again, but doesn't know how to speak up and say they don't want to. It says, I may not see you again. I won't want to speak to you about it, but I may not see you again. It says, I try to warn you that I don't speak about things ongoing. I just trust that you have to move forward or move on, or maybe not study the situation ongoing. Just leave me to wonder if you're going to be okay. I don't think you're going to be okay, but I do trust that you can move on and let the situation unfold so you can see better times ahead of yourself. Just trust the process. You'll never have to speak about me again, or speak about the person again, or let the person know that you have stupidly made them feel bad. So someone's definitely kind of hiding something here and making you feel bad for another person. It says, I have not spoke to you about this, but I could be letting you know that you are doing that. I don't think I am, but I know I could be. Okay, so someone could be manipulating you to feel like that. It says this person may not want you to know that they're speaking about leaving you behind or shutting you down, but they can't believe that you did something and don't want to speak about it, or let the person know that you can't speak to them and shut them down. It says you will not speak about me again like this, but I do know I can support you and say I can give you problems with your mind and let you feel that way. And then maybe you'll see that I can't give you that ongoing, because she's going to be back in your mind wondering why I dealt with you in this way. So what I'm picking up as well is maybe someone else could have taken over management in some type of way. All right. Or maybe even supporting, maybe you guys could be supporting someone else All right. In the meantime, maybe you've got some type of shared partnership in business. All right. And someone could have dealt with you in a negative way, and even um, done this while another person is away. Okay. It says, I will never know why I do this other than the fact that you never give me time to wonder if I'm good or even look at me in a positive way. I think I didn't like you and that's why I did it. I supported you to be mindful about yourself and maybe even see that you're not so great, but I don't think I could steal from you and take from you and put you in that mind game ongoing. You have to see that I'm not going to be always the person that you want or even support, but I don't feel like you can do me like this and make it feel like it's gone away. So someone feels hurt for something that you did, and it's like they're holding on to some type of resentment with you. It says, I know I am because I studied this and I made sure she's never going to see it either. You have to see that nothing is going to be like this forever, but you do know I have to support my ideas and say I have to steal from you, take from you, and put you back in your place and say it didn't happen. You didn't work well with me, so I'm not working well with you. Now I see she's not in the building or not in the room. I have to take from you and make you feel bad. So someone's trying to tarnish you, your reputation, or make you feel bad for something because they purposely wanted to set you up in that way. It says, no wonder I see what's going on now because I don't want to support the idea with the person, but I do know someone else is involved and making me feel bad. I can't structure my life because of this person, and because this other person is not going to be the right person to speak to because they're not in my mind or in the situation. They're more so dealing with other things or looking at situations behind the scenes on how they see things or not see things or even support the idea. It says no one knows why this person is playing you or playing them or playing mind games. It says everything will work out well for you when you trust and believe that you have to see when it works for you one day. Very, very smoke and mirrors, Libras. So let's see what's going on in your love life. Love life for Libras, please. Love life. It says love life is going to be supported in punishments of negative, evil mind games if you can't support the idea of your own. So you have to support the idea of your own, or else you may not like what it is that you see or feel moving forward. Okay. It says your love life may not be supported right now, but it will be ongoing in your mind on how you deal with the situation, and make sure that you steal your mind back from whoever it is that's tarnishing it, punishing it, or putting you in a place of mental health and making you feel like it's not working. It says it will work, and you have to surprise yourself and work on the situation and let it work for you. Don't support anything that's going to be negative. Just trust and believe positive energy is always going to bring you back to a place of good karma. Watch Capricorn's reading, because there's something in Capricorn's reading that resonates with this message here. And the wild card is coming up, which also represents Capricorn's energy as well. So definitely check out Capricorn's reading. There's some information there that will resonate with, you know, what you may be going through. All right, so let's see what's going on. Anything else? It says, I laugh because I will deal with the situation better, and I promised myself that I would have a practical love life with the person. I will do this, and I'm honoring myself to make sure it happens. Good for you, Libras. That's beautiful. Okay, so let's see what's going on with yeah, and Libra did come up a lot in some of the earth sign readings that I did. Okay, so just check those out. Check out Taurus's reading. Also check out Virgos and check out Capricorns. But those ones, you know, you'll definitely get some clarity in regards to certain things. So let's see what's going on with singles. What's going on with the singles? Single Libras. Single Libras. It says Libra knows they don't want to speak about negative mind games of people that don't have time for them. Okay. All right. It says changing things and making sure that everything works out well for you. Don't speak about someone that doesn't want to see you ongoing. Let them feel like they have to speak about it to themselves. Okay. Because it does look like something has ended in the past. because something was ongoing and you was loyal to this, with someone that wanted to steal from you, take from you, or maybe make sure that they were only giving you times to remember with good karma in your mind sexually, or making you feel like promises were there but nothing else was happening. Definitely check out Taurus's reading. Definitely. All right. So let's see what else is happening. It says, I won't want to deal with someone like that. That's right. Okay. You guys don't want to deal with people like that, and that's absolutely fine. You don't want someone that's going to keep giving you empty promises but laying down and sleeping with you all the time. Okay, not supporting your dreams to have a good relationship moving forward, but always wanting to come and take liberties on you in some type of way, sleeping with you, you know, maybe you giving them everything and all they're giving you is, you know, penis, honey. It says, I never know why I needed to support the idea, but I do know now that I can't keep doing this to myself. So some of you guys know now that you can't keep doing that to yourself. Okay, so let's see what's going on with those in a relationship. Those of you that are in a relationship. Libras in a relationship. Libras that are in a relationship. Libras that are in a relationship. Okay, it says Libras in a relationship are going to work towards good karma and wonder if everything is going to work out for them, trusting and believing they have supported a situation and given themselves back to God in good ways. It says both of you know how to support yourself and love each other and spend time looking forward to many times alone and giving yourselves better news in the future, and maybe even working on this one day with your spouse, saying I do, trusting that it's going to happen and seeing that it's going to only be the thing, wanting to know that you can spend time laughing with each other, taking each other out and looking forward to good times. Over and over again. It says laugh because you did it. You always made sure your partner was good to you, and you made sure your spouse was always going to be the person that you looked forward to be with in the times of trouble or in good times ahead, and maybe even in the bad, to support you and stay there and solve the differences. Many times over you looked at the situation and dealt with it and surprised yourself, and maybe some of you guys see that good karma is coming all the days of your life with this person. That's so beautiful, Libras. I love that for you. So let's see what's going on with those that are in a marriage. It says, I'm surprised that I have good karma with my spouse. It does say he's not in the mood today, but I do know he is in the mood, constantly working on himself and in his time of misery. I don't want to support it, but I do know he's okay. Okay, all right. So some of you are like, he's there, he's just there, I'm not speaking to him right now, or you know, I've got other things that I'm doing. He might be a little bit grumpy or miserable and I'm not dealing with him, but he's there and I love him. All right, okay, so let's see what else is going on. Let's see what else is going on for Libras in marriages. It says all of you guys know that you are supporting each other and looking forward to better news. Studying the situation is going to help you see that you need to hold back, or maybe even hold on, or maybe even support yourselves, or maybe even surprise yourself by saving, or looking forward to looking at who can solve the problems with the bills this month, or even how you can surprise yourself with many things that you have given yourself because you've had to hold back from him or her, or maybe even stole the ideas of many others to say, I need to give myself some time alone, and say that I need to support myself and give myself what it is that I need. I don't need to surprise my partner right now, but I do know they're there, and I wonder if they're okay leaving me behind in my mind to wonder if everything is going to surprise me in my mind with them. And the reasons to believe it's always going to surprise me is because they don't know how to support themselves right now without me there. But I do know I can support them with them there in my mind to say it's going to happen. So remember, this is all mental, all right? It's not physical, it's mental, okay? It says, I will love the fact that you always can work on situations and maybe make things better for yourselves, but I do trust that you can have war brewing with your person right now. It says someone could be injecting themselves or bringing war into the situation, or maybe even causing some type of confusion. It says both of you could be clashing, but it says it's not you, it's someone else interjecting themselves and making war for you. It could be people outside of your relationship that are causing one of you pain in the relationship, or maybe both of you in your own individual ways. Both of you need to see to your problems and work through your differences and laugh it off later on and say we solved the issue. Okay, so let's see what's going on with the individuals. What's going on with Libra and Aries? Libra and Aries. Libra and Aries. Libra and Aries. Libra doesn't mind Aries speaking to them, but doesn't want to see them right now. It says Aries may not want to speak to you either, but does have things to talk to you about and wants to see if you'll be speaking to them later on. Okay. All right, so let's see what's going on with all right, hold on. It says, I don't know how to support you this way. I don't know how. I can't support you if you're always leading me on to believe you're going to be okay. It doesn't say you're going to be okay, but I don't know how to support you. If that's okay, can you stop talking about it and let this situation unfold? I don't know how to give you back who you are and make you feel like everything is going to be okay. All right, let's see what's going on with Taurus. What's going on with Taurus? Taurus and Libra. Taurus doesn't mind spending time looking for you in a negative way and doesn't want to speak to you about it, doesn't want to share the good news or the bad news or solve the differences. It says time after time you'll see that they don't want to speak to you and wonder why. It's going to be a problem for you and Taurus if you don't speak about your mind or even their mind and wonder if everything is going to work out well for you later on this week or this year. Okay. Let's see what's going on with Libra and Gemini. Libra and Gemini. Libra. Gemini doesn't mind saying hello to you and working on things in a better way and will surprise you and give you time to remember, and says they will steal from you at times but take you back and say I can't do that, and say maybe you can't do that to me. It says I don't know how to support you, but at times I do leave you to wonder if you're going to be okay and not want to speak to you again. Oh dear. There's definitely some manipulation going on right now with Geminis. What's going on with Libra and Cancerian? Libra and Cancerian. Cancer doesn't mind spending time with you and looking forward to a good night with you, or maybe even an outing one day, or maybe even seeing that punishment is not going to be the answer for everything. It says one day you'll see that everything will work out for you and Libra will support you in everything that you're doing. It says Cancerian doesn't know how to surprise you at all, but does know they want to give you something and working towards everything that's going to work for you in the next few weeks or today. Okay, or today. All right, so let's see what's going on with Leos and Libras. Leos and Libras. Leo hates the fact that they can surprise you and give you negative nightmares ongoing. They don't want to speak to you and still keep you in your mind wondering if you're okay. It says bad news is there for you and Leos or Libras. In fact, it says Libras are the ones that are annoying the Leo, but Leo doesn't want to speak to them and doesn't want to say everything is going to be well. All right, so let's see what's going on with Scorpio. Let's see what's going on with Libras and Virgos. Libras and Virgos. Libras and Virgos. Virgo doesn't need support and doesn't want to surprise you with it. It doesn't say that Virgos are there for you or even going to help you, but it does say you will support yourself and see that Virgo is not going to be the right sponsor for you or to support you with anything going on in your mind. It says you have to speak about how you're going to deal with the karma or the negative energy that you've been seeing or reaping of late. Ooh. Okay, let's see what's going on with Libras and Libras. Libras and Libras. Libras and Libras. Libra doesn't see you at all and doesn't mind seeing you once in a while to solve the differences. Sometimes you have to support each other and speak to each other and let each other know that everything is going to be solved, or even the differences that you have with each other can trial you in your mind about how it's going to support you in a negative way, or maybe even say it's not going to support me ongoing like this. I need to solve the differences with you and try me. It's not going to work out if you keep punishing me or putting me down or making me feel bad. I won't want to know that you're speaking to me in that way or taking me out in my mind to wonder if bad news is going to be there. I need to support how things are going to be better one day. I can't say it is, but I feel like bad news is not going to be the answer to break free from this, or maybe even give you a punishment. I feel like you haven't supported me and I haven't probably gave you what you needed to support us. So I know that it's not going to work out, but I have to see that everything is going to work well for you one day. Okay. So that's, it says one day you'll see you have partnered up and you have not worked on yourself in positive ways, or even washed away a negative drama in your mind. Okay. All right. So let's see what's going on with Libras. Let's see what's going on with Libras and Libras and Scorpios. Libras and Scorpios. Libras and Scorpios. Libras and Scorpios. So Scorpio doesn't mind staying with you at times and maybe making you feel like you haven't got good news to work on. At times you do and at times you don't. You have to surprise yourself and say, where's it going? How comes I'm not supporting myself with the Libra though? Because I don't want to know that everything is going to be okay ongoing with them, but I do know it has to be, and I can't support it, but I do feel like I have to surprise myself or give myself time to figure out if it's going to work. That's what the Scorpio is saying. Let's see what's going on with Libras and Sag. Libras and Sagittarius. Sagittarius is mindfully ignoring you and doesn't want to speak to you, but does listen out for you, or even laugh at times to themselves that they can't give you anything or even surprise you or support you. They can't give you that, but they will understand that it's not going to be like this ongoing. Okay. Let's see what's going on with Libras and I'm hearing something about punishment. Let's see what's going on with Libras and Capricorns. Libras and Capricorns. Capricorn does not like the fact that you started a fight with them, or maybe even started an argument, or maybe even told them off, or maybe even saw them as a negative person, or maybe even told them that you would sort them out or help them or give them something, but never did it, and don't know how to surprise you with the punishments that they feel like you should get, because they don't need to give you that. They just wonder if you're going to be okay with whatever it is that you have, and never see you again in your mind to say they're going to give you bad moods. It says you don't have to speak about it, but you may have a girlfriend or boyfriend in your mind that you want to see instead of me. Ooh, okay. All right. It says, I will never tell you this, but you can speak to other people, other men, other women. See other people, and don't surprise me in your mind to say you're going to give me that. At the times, I feel like I don't want this to happen, but I can't give you everything you need. Maybe you need to see other females or males. Let's see what's going on with let's see what's going on with Aquarius and Libras. Libra does not like Aquarius, and Aquarius does not want to judge Libra, but doesn't want to speak to them either, and doesn't want to say it's over, but does know that it can't be worked on if the Libra doesn't want to support them. Okay, let's see what's going on with Pisces and Libra. Pisces will not want to stay away from you, but does want to support you and look forward to speaking to you, maybe even seeing you soon. And I don't know if it's going to surprise you that I need to move on and work on myself, and maybe even look for a job, or maybe even work on what it is that I'm doing this week. I may not speak to you for a little while, or maybe even pay more attention to my bills, my finances, or things of that nature, or things that I've got to do that are more important than us. But I do know that I'll support you with whatever you need one day, and I'll come back and listen to you, and then I'll give you what it is that you want. Okay, so that was your tarot reading, my lovelies. Let's see what's going on with your angel messages. Okay, it says prioritize, Archangel Metatron. Focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. It said, beloved ones, Archangel Shamiel, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationships. Okay, it says comfort, Archangel Azrael, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Okay. It says, hello from heaven, Archangel Azrael. Your loved ones in heaven are doing just fine. Let go of worries and feel their love and blessings. Okay. So let's see what's going on with... Let's see what's going on with Universal messages. It says, I don't want to ignore you, but I do know something has happened to you, or maybe even to me, and I can't support that. I need to support you, but I don't know how. That's a side message. That wasn't that wasn't that was more like an intuitive download that just came to me to give you that message. But let's see what's going on with the universal deck. Okay. Now we've got a card that's coming up in reverse. Okay, let's see. It says, true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. So some of you guys may not be feeling something below the triggers right now. Maybe not understanding that. Okay. All right. Anything else for Libras? Oh. And someone's saying to me, I don't want to give you bad news. I can hear that as well. Someone doesn't want to give you bad news. And here we go with another message from the universal deck. It says, I recognize that I have chosen fair and I choose it again. And I choose again. I choose love. I recognize that I have chosen fair and I choose again. I choose love. Now, I never really understood this message because it's kind of like a bit of a contradictory to those that don't want to keep choosing the same old fair pattern. Okay? All right. My vibes speak louder than my words. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. The key to my prayers is to forget what I think I need. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me towards right-minded thinking and the energies of love. I surrender to a power greater than me. I create mindful moments through the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. The universe has my back. My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. Okay, so some of you guys just got to wait for certain shifts to occur so that things can work out better for you in your favor. All right, so let's see what's going on with some special numbers for you guys. Okay, I'm hearing someone say leave me alone as well, like they don't want to deal with something, but at the same time they don't like the fact that they're dealing with you in a particular way, or that something's affecting you that could be affecting, you know, them, or something could be affecting them that's now affecting you in some type of way. Okay, so number 38, number 34, number 7, number 12, number 30, number 9, or number 6, and number 7. Okay, so that was your reading, my lovelies. I will speak to you next time. All right, ciao for now. Bye.